Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Today is President's Day, apparently. And I had no idea until I got up, walked the dog, did the regular thing, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to work today. That's awesome. So yeah, awesome. I actually got some shit done today, a little shopping, errands, all that bullshit. But I still want to bring you a show because this show does not take days off, motherfucker. We're about that life. We work here. Today I wanted to talk about data and parts manufacturers potentially having to provide data in order to verify their parts. Now the reason I say this is multifaceted. I've had this conversation so many times with so many different people, and the only ones that are not against it. The only people that are for what I talk about is people that know that their shit's legit. Case in point, injector dynamics, right? Injector dynamics, when you buy a set of injectors from them, they give you the data. So does Deechworks 95, so does FIC, and we support most of their injectors. The ones that we technically don't touch are things that I think are kind of redundant. Like if they have an FIC 1000H, but then they have like a regular 1000, I would lean towards the 1000H depending on how their data interpolated or how their data reacted to the tuning in the said test vehicle. Usually you test everything on stock stuff. But colder manufacturers, the only one I know that provides actual data is PMAS. And a lot of people say, Alex, why do you prefer PMAS? Well, I prefer PMAS because they give you a little piece of paper attached to their cold air, and it actually says what the data is, meaning the pounds per whatever the fuck. Oh, Alex doesn't sound like a tuner. Alex, yeah, fuck you. I just plop in numbers, and then all of a sudden, shit works. So, in my opinion, companies should provide some data because a lot of people are just making things and just throwing it out there in the wild and going, oh, here you go. You guys tune it. And then when we have trouble tuning it and another parts manufacturer makes the exact same part, and our tune changes are fine, guess which one we're going to suggest? You know what I mean? Not to be super specific, but if you make a part someone else makes, and it usually it's it's what do you call it? Marketed as doing the same thing the competitor does, but for a cheaper price. But I have to stick my dick up my ass to make it work in the tune. Then that's not my fucking issue. Okay. So a lot of people should do the changes on their end, make it work properly, and then release it. We all know there have been people, and I have been a part of this process personally, not on my current job, a couple of jobs ago. I saw a part go from theory, testing, and then release. It failed testing, and it was still released. Think about that. It failed testing, and it was still released. And I said, that can't be good. That can't be good. But guess what happened? Exactly what we thought would happen. Shit didn't work out, and it was a big it was egg in the face of the people that were releasing this stuff. And I thought, okay, then if this is how most parts manufacturers release shit, then we're doomed. Because in my opinion, it has to work perfectly. It has to be tested by you, the manufacturer, vetted by you. Do you think Ford, well, I shouldn't say anything about the 3160 and MT82, but do you think Ford actually tests everything on a Coyote motor? I used to think yes. I used to think that Ford would never release this motor if it had known issues. Absolutely not. That's crazy. So what happens? Engine starts to tick. Some of the bores aren't round in the early 18 cylinders. MT82s have synchro issues. In absolute bone stock form, it sucks in oil from the PCV system. You saw what happened with my F-150 when I did the 18 manifold swap. It sucks in oil from the PCV system. And I'm like, what? That went out like that? So what do you think the EPA thinks when you're burning oil? Because you're literally burning oil if you have a Coyote car and you haven't done a catch can yet. It literally sucks in oil and it burns it. I used to think parts manufacturers would absolutely do all of the vetting, all of the testing. They don't. They don't. Apparently, they don't. They just say, we think this will work. Put it out in the wild and see if someone can make it work. And then they make revisions based on the failures of people out there in the wild. Imagine you're one of those guys. Imagine you're one of those guys. I don't want to be that guy.
Pal, trust me.
I'm not that guy. But apparently people want to go out there and test new stuff and be the test mule. And then, oh my God, it failed. And the failure sometimes is a blown transmission, a blown up motor, a blown up diff, some, death. So how about the last thing I want to do is become someone's test mule. So do you guys think when it comes to critical parts, throttle bodies, cold airs, injectors already give you data? What parts do you guys think should be vetted and tuning be required? Because a lot of people go, well, that's what tuning's for. No, it's not. It is not our job to absolutely guess at shit. And that's what we do a lot of custom applications. What diameter is the cold air? Oh, is the MAF sensor, sitting in 4 inches? So I go 4 inches, do the millimeter calculation, see a MAF curve that similarly works, and then send it out and then adjust. If a cold air stops taking proper changes after the third or fourth revision, I say something is wrong. It's turbulent. It sucks. And then the manufacturer says, no, you don't know how to tune it. And I say, no, you don't know how to design things that have to do with airflow. Do you have a flow bench? Have you tested it in a vehicle with your tuning to make sure that it's within 2 or 3%? No, you're relying on us to do that. We're going to say yay or nay. And get ready to say a lot of tuners, not just us, to say, no, this part sucks. And then if you hedged your bets, or if you said, well, you know what, I'm going to go all in on this design because it's good. Then the tuner starts saying, no, this part sucks. You're going to have a big fucking warehouse full of dud ass parts that don't get tuned. All right. Say hi to the people here, talk some shit. Catch up on some of the stuff that happened Sunday. Good stuff happened Sunday. Jesus won, he died for our sins, and he won 3 cookies from Oh My God Cookies. Congratulations, Jesus. I hope you got the YDBT cookie and the basic bitch cookie. They are the best out there. Congrats, Jesus. Douche did it in the house. Diego Flores, Mendoza's Coyote. JD Swag the Mon says, hit the like button. Good evening, Alex and everyone. Clip up the horse, Blue Sleeve, Diego Flores, Jesus Perez. Is it Jesus Perez or Jesus Perez? Big Rick, 557. 2000 MCR, Wesley Stewart, Mike Rodriguez, Andrew Martin, Trevor Gerfin, Paul H, Black Cat, 1478. Milton Perez, Chrome Taint, love that name. Innocent New Edge, Brian C. Jesus. Wow, what a name. Oh my God. Shitbox Fox, Robert Kennedy, Coyote Fury, Tango. Good afternoon, y'all. Rich 50, Forest Cloud, Alex. How's your Monday, brother? Just sent in my last catalog today. Dakota told me to send it. Good for you. I can't believe he replied. Matt, 2011 GT in the house. I am hung so low. 661 Racing in the house. Love you. What's up, bitch? Y'all checking in from work, getting that bag. Get that bag. If you're 20 or 30, get that bag. Don't worry about relationships. Girls your age will be taken up by motherfuckers like me. It's all good. Sitting in traffic on 95. What's up, bitcho? Says John DiNapoli. Beefcake Racing. Anything that requires tuning should be vetted. Love you. Love to hear that. Should be vetted. And we work with a lot of people, Beefcake especially, who is very much in tune with the parts game. We do vetting, and he is sometimes falls on the sword and goes, I will test it on my personal vehicle to make sure that when it is on my website, it sells, that it is covered by people like Lund Racing. And I love Mr. Beefcake for doing that. By the way, shout out to 2 Auto Solutions, one of the original sponsor of the show, and the Parts Farm. They do pay a monthly fee to be featured on the channel. So if you're interested in that shit, hit a brother up. If not, go fuck yourself. No one's going to find out who you are. Eat a dick. Fuck you. How's that? How's that for advertising, motherfuckers? That's what you get on this show. Jesus Christ is in the house. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Jesus Christ. Boy, you look good in that photo. Super chiseled. What's your workout regimen? Don't say you hang out, because that'd be really fucked up. Hello, good sir, checking in. And Beefcake, how'd the dyno go today? His car made big boy power. That car makes dumb power. I'll let him tell you how much it made. 661 Racing says, listen to your tuners. They'll make you go faster and will save your motors. Oh, man, you're going in. Hey, Alex, I bought an SN95. How little power will it make? Well, you have, let's say, a 99 to 04. I think at the wheel, it'll probably make like 190, which is hilarious. I've thought about buying one just to be a fucking punk and see how much of a piece of shit that is. But then you guys will want me to like fuck with it. And I really don't want to fuck with it. Pull-ups every day, says Jesus Christ. Spent some time with Junior on the dyno just today to do some testing on some new 1080 stuff that we're hoping to release soon if it all goes well. Beefcake telling you he made 1,348 rear wheel horsepower. That is big boy shit. I don't even know the build, to be honest with you. I think only Junior is really aware of what that is. Or maybe the guys up at home base. Going to hell from laughing at that, says Chase M. Damn, Alex isn't taking customers complaining today. Look, today I was free and I was able to do like when you have a day off during the week, it gives you a glimpse into the world that could be. Oh, I could go to Target and there's no one there. I can go to gym and no one's there. It's all about not having to work, and that's the hard part. But man, it's pretty good look. Damn it. Someone said redhead. What is that all about? Jesus Christ is Jason Bourne. Trust the tuner. It's just a dick, says Trust the tuner. Miguel Lucio gave me $5. He says, you called it once again. Stang mode hit up Lund for a tune and was denied. Whoa. I don't know about that, Miguel Lucio. Where did you hear that? Did he make something like that public? Because in order to make something like that public, if he made that public, and if it's true, he's doing it to probably slight Lund Racing. And I have a big fucking problem with that shit. You don't do anything to make Lund Racing look bad. If it happened and you were denied, lick your wounds and move on. But if he went on one of his videos, tell me where, I will fucking play it, and he's gonna hear from me if that's the case. Fuck all that. What's up, everyone? I'm late, says Jared Wells. Yes, I'll start over because of you. Channel Love says Big Block. Channel Love says Big Block. We have a Coyote. Oh, you have a Shelby in your photo, looking good too. Taking vacation after tomorrow. Woohoo! Ford knows. People are going to mod and tune their cars. They should hammer these motors to have full max output in various setups. Nah, I think they don't give a fuck. BL Fab Single Turbo, Jose Turbo Force Inductions 94-100, FIC 2150s, 4 fuel system, Sean's intake, plus all the usual bolt-ons. Badass shit. Good for you on big boy power stuff. Hopefully, we can actually go to the track and use all the power, because a lot of people here show the power, then they go out there with a 15 times bigger pulley and claim records. Love it. Work nights would be better for me. Ha, ha, ha. Garage Built Coyote became a member. Hey, thank you, Garage Built Coyote. Look at that. That's like a 68 or 67. Good looking car. Good for you, buddy. Anthony says, Alex had looking fresh and smooth on this fine Monday. No, I actually got stubble, babe. This is 2 or 3 days. It's just I don't have any hair anymore, so it's over. Miguel Lucio says he did in his last video. Yeah, he's going to hear from me. In his last video, he goes, I hit up Lund and they don't want to tune me. He's trying to make his fans dislike Lund. Because why fucking mention it, you fucking clown? Let's see. I'll watch it. I'll review it, and we'll see what the deal is. Xander going to blow up his new Mach 1? Look, I hope not. The boy is just not meant to have a car in his life. He should just buy a bike or a Traxxas T-Max and do his own thing. What's your thoughts on Hydrogen V? Similar power to stock S550, Yamaha V8 Hydrogen makes 450 at 6,800 RPMs, as well as peak torque of 540 Newton meters or 398 pound-feet at 3,600. Cool. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to see it in a car and see how it performs long-term. And the availability, I mean, a hydrogen is the most available, one of the most available, I don't know, things on the universe. So it'll be interesting how it goes. I'm a customer, you must start over. Rest in peace, Stang Mode. If he went out of the way to mention Lund Racing did not want to tune him, and his fans are like, yeah, fuck Lund. Why don't you think, why didn't they want to tune you? Like the fans, because the fans are retarded. Number one, they watch him. Number two, why didn't they want to tune you? You know what I mean? We don't want his blowing up motors ass at Lund anyway, says Ridge50. If he was denied, I understand it. You know what I mean? If Stang Mode hit us up and was denied, I understand it. Not everyone should get a Lund tune. Because why? So now when you say, hey, I'm Lund tune, and then you blow it up again, you're bad news, bro. We're good. So true. Also, Stang Mode, laughing my ass off. Best overall catch cam for 2021. Look, I run Kaylee Hooks. Wait, are you the guy or the girl in that fucking photo? Kylie, I hope you're the girl with that name. If you're the guy, que vaya con Dios. But I'd say look at UPR stuff. They have specific stuff for Mustang. Mounting points and everything are nice, and you can use some of the stock factory locations with their stuff, and it works out pretty well. Stang Mode uses a Teruviati Racing sewage pipe intake, flows all the air. Mark Williams says, I gotta say, Alex, I'm glad I've started watching your videos. They've helped me learn so much about building my car and doing it right and safely. Mark Williams, thank you very much. Forget not who you are, children of the sun says, my couch touches the wall, but donating to a real one. Stang Hole. We'll do it live. If I find out Homeboy is talking
we'll
shit,
do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
This fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
The way Bill O'Reilly says fucking thing sucks in that clip is the funniest thing ever. I heard Stang Mode was rocking that Turvy Tune sauce. He eyeballed the spark tables. Do you even work on cars, bro? I agree. Coca-Cola likes it. Coca-Cola, by the way, is the best guy ever. The only reason I say that is because he lives in Sinaloa or is from Sinaloa, and I don't want to die. Somebody, please go find the video and send it to Alex. We need to know. I'll play that shit live. I'll play that shit on this show and go, I want to see the context. I want to make sure he's not like, well, hey, guys, how you doing? I hit up Lund Racing, and he does have a lispy voice. I hit up Lund Racing, and I said, hey, I want a tune for the Hulk. Like, who names their car the Hulk, right? Oh, the Hulk needs a tune. And they said no. And I'm going to go ahead and just move on with my life. If he said that, no problem. If he's like, yeah, I hit up Lund, and they don't want to fuck with me. No, they don't want to fuck. I don't know why. You don't know why? You don't know why? I ain't going to react till I hear the shit. Good evening to all. I'm ceramic coating a truck and will watch this evening. Very nice, very nice. No company is going to turn away a customer for no reason. Very good. For no reason. There has to be a reason. What's a Stang Mode? Exactly. 65 Mustang Gen 1 Coyote TR6060, great handling suspension. That is a fucking nice ride, dude. Greg Bill Coyote, are you like in your 40s or 50s? Oh, Garage Bill. Sorry, Greg Bill. Garage Bill Coyote. Are you like in your 40s and 50s? Because that's a man's car. That's a retirement car. Maybe it's because he had to pay for it. Everyone has to pay. Nobody gets free tuning. But that is a funny reason, Mofler. He said it at 720 in his latest video, had to make me go back. Okay, we'll check it out. Let him fucking copyright my shit. Fuck it. Got a new ride, trying to get a data log, but can't find the OBD2 port. Please help me, Alex. Please tell me you're lying. Surprise, Andrew hasn't blown his house up yet. Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the stove. Stoves are not for you. Cars aren't for you. Everything you touch blows up. Alex, we're doing a new build. You're gonna love. I watch it be some toilet. If this is who I think it is, watch it be some toilet that I'm just gonna roll my eyes over. Shit, time to find it. Anyone know which video? I'll look and get the timestamp. Yeah, I don't want to like actually go look. Watt Polls video minute 720 says Senior was not interested. Okay, beautiful. Let's go. So Stang Mode. Let's go. Let's check it out. Stang Mode. And we'll look at 720. Stang Mode. I don't even think I'm subscribed or like he's not even my wavelength. Nope. You know what's funny? People would like reach a certain subscriber count and then they get stuck in it. And I get it, but I'm like, I wonder why his channel isn't like 1 million yet. You know what I'm saying? We snuck in EcoBoost. Oh, shut up. Videos. Watt Polls in my built and then stops. Okay, so boom, let's pause because I don't want to give him 1 second more than I need to. 720. Let's go back to 715 and I'm gonna just listen. Well, he's on like half the speed. Actually, can we hear him at half the speed? Hey, Senior wasn't interested. He's gonna sound drunk. Let me see.
And seeing how that goes. And yes, there was conversation with Lund, but they didn't have any interest at this point right now.
Okay.
Had a great conversation with Senior.
Mm-hmm.
But we did look into those options. But
okay, nothing wrong with that.
Very happy.
Okay, good. He didn't speak weird. He didn't speak badly on Lund. He just said we had conversation with Lund. He wasn't interested at the time. Right now, maybe. And he said nothing bad, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. He's fine. He's fine. Because if that's what happened, cool. If he would have set it up with something like, hey, Lund didn't want to fuck with me because I don't know. No. He said it in a right way. No problem. Staying mode. You're good. He said it the right way. No big deal. But you got to play it at half speed because it's hilarious. He also is getting tuned by my Coastal Dyno. He is also getting tuned by Coastal Dyno now. I wonder why. Think about that. So think about that, guys. Senior is a businessman. Senior has built a brand, okay? He invented, basically, for lack of a better word, or if you can actually make the argument that Senior invented remote tuning on the Ford side of things, invented it, like meaning a structure, meaning a way of doing it. He was flying helicopters corporate, flying millionaires up to like casinos, landing on rooftops with hookers. They go down there, they drink, do blow, get their dick sucked, come back up. He flies them home. And then in the meantime, he was tuning cars on the computer in the middle of that. So, he probably said, let me make this thing a structure email system. Did it, did great at it. And he's a great businessman. So if the guy says, nah, there's no meat in this bone for this, so he just moves on, not a problem. I trust, obviously, Senior to do the best for Lund Racing possible. He does, his decision-making is top-notch. What up, fellas? Mexico Racing League. Hey, Brian Luna. I told you people would like your interview. I told you. Brian Luna was a little gun shy at first. He goes, who the fuck wants to hear me talk? I go, dude, you have an interesting story. You own Mexico Racing League. You have a brand. You have a shop. You're a success story. You're a minority with a very successful business. People will want to hear how you came up, especially coming from where you came from. So thank you so much. And David Crunkleton is next after you. But yeah, I'm glad that your video got plenty of play. So 3 interviews, 3 success stories. We had Fat House Fat Ben Stoner. We had Joel Steele. That is the highest watched one right now. And then we have Mr. Brian Luna from Mexico Racing League. Hey, Alex, sorry to bug you, but I'm looking at a 13 GT auto pump gas Vortec car. Was told it was tuned by Lund. Are there any ways of proving that this is true? Also, is there anything I need to be aware of when looking at the Engage? DJ, if you want to send us an email and say, hey, I'm thinking of buying this car. It's a Lund tuned 13 Vortec car. Here's the serial number for the Engage. Okay. And if it's married to the car, you don't need to do a goddamn thing because it's married to the car. You just get a tune for it if you need to do anything. He's tired of paying for them 5.2s. Look, a lot of people pop off and say they're the best at shit. The only thing Lund Racing doesn't do is pop off and say they're the best at shit. You know what I mean? They're the ones that go, this guy ran a number. Congratulations to Edwin Martinez. Congratulations to Christian Murillo. They just go, congratulations. They don't say, we have the fastest tuned 2020 GT5. No, we don't say that. We show it. Here it is. Done. Bye. And I think a lot of people miss out because we're not screaming from the rooftops that we're the best. Look, DJ Khaled says we're the best all the time, but his songs are usually not number 1 all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you guys go, yeah, he is the best, then it's like Ford or Chevy saying best-selling truck or best 4x best half-ton turbo. Oh, they said they're their best. Why wouldn't they? Why would they lie about that? Cadillac Converter, Beefcake Racing. Can I ask you a question involving part selection for my GT? Says Color. Hey guys, don't ask if you can ask a question. Just ask a question. Alex, when's the Turvey interview gonna drop? You know what? SK Performance Chef. Nice photo of me and you. You're looking good. That's a really good thing to do. That's a really good thing to do and potentially interview him for an hour just to see what his deal is. Ironically, Blown Motors earns him money, but the only entertainment he has to offer. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, is it possible that him blowing up a very high-end Mustang's motor is beneficial to him? Imagine we tune the car and it runs what every other badass GT500 of that caliber runs. 8-something. 899, 860, 870. Holy shit, it went 870 with just a tune change and a great 60-foot. Then you're just part of all the other guys we tune. Nothing special. But if you blow them up all the time, that's different. Sam50 says, did you drive Jeremiah's car? I have no time, dude. I have no time. The only time I get to drive anything is after work or after the gym, and that's 6, 7 o'clock at night, and that's not the right time to start making video. You know what I mean? And I have a job during the day, so I can't just do YouTube stuff all the time. I love hearing success stories. Beefcake says at Color. Destruction pays. Yeah, I get it, bro. No amount of tuning will keep a 5.2 from exploding at the track. Do the selective drive modes like drag strip still affect the driving performance of the car on a Lund tune? Yeah, Kaylee, we don't necessarily manipulate drag mode. What we tell people is this. The best tune to drive on is going to be normal mode, advanced, track off. That is the optimal use of the modes. Or if you want to go the fastest at the track, drive, put it in drive, turn off advanced track. That's going to be the best. Sport mode still drives like sport mode. Drag mode still drives like drag mode. Snow mode and wet and rain all kind of do the same thing. Better than buying a Ripsaw for views. What? Who bought a Ripsaw? Oh my God. Well, right now I can't get on his case. The reason I can't get on his case is he actually did something pretty cool for the fight against the EPA recently. So I'm going to get off his case for a while. Turvey would bring in the views. Is that the stepson you never wanted? I know. I want to know if he's got enough data in his Cricket wireless phone to be able to talk to me for an hour. Or do I have to send him a SIM card for 2 hours with unlimited data ship for those, or 2 hours of data? D's Nuts became a new member. Thank you, sir. Late here. How's the fam? Is Lund coming to NMRA? If they do, it's like one day. I'm not coming. I'm not a fan of any of that bullshit. I'm not coming. But if Lund goes, it's to support the racers. Maybe one day, maybe half a day. But best way to do it is remote. That's the way to do it. But I don't want to go to NMRA, set up a booth, and sit there and get data logs because I'm not getting paid for that. But if Lund Racing, if Senior says calling all troops, we're going to NMRA, we're going to have a fucking booth, not officially. We're just going to be there and we're going to support the racers. Guess what? I show up. But if I had the choice, fuck no. Turvey would be asking himself the questions because he has a problem with authority. Macho Matt says, interview Beefcake. That guy has a story. He does. He really does have a story. And I don't know it. So I'd find out with you guys. So yeah, if Beefcake would be willing to talk to me, because he's a busy guy and I feel kind of bad asking. But like, I'd love to interview him and like industry related folk. Like, I'd love to interview him. Michael Zakis Salim Salah from HPJ, whatever the fuck his name is. Who the fuck knows? I think Michael Zakis. He's a Cobra guy, so he has a story in and of itself. First of all, how is it? One of the stories he has to tell me is how it is living in a heavy macho world, driving a Cobra, because we know that's gay. I'll be at NMRA Florida, says Beefcake Racing. What's up? Finally caught her live. Keep up the great content. Thank you. I've noticed the throttle response in mode is better in sport mode. 350 tuned by Lund. Is that from the factory or the tune from the factory? From the factory, guys, the pedal mapping is more aggressive in sport mode. So if you guys have a manual and you want a better throttle response, sport mode will drive more aggressively because it has like a table that gives throttle percent versus throttle angle, and it is on the aggressive side in sport mode also, or only. You should schedule an interview with Bondo Bird in 6 to 80 weeks. Oh my God, dude. If I had something to give away, I'd hook you up. Jesus Christ. Poor Bondo Bird getting shrapnel from everywhere. Guy is just trying to make sure that he doesn't cut through those totally made in America cases. Just buy him a burner phone with a card. That's what we do. Oh, I love it. I bought my 18 manifold from Beefcake and waiting my turn from my Lund tune revision. Love it. Very nice. But Garage Bill Coyote, are you an older guy, Garage Bill? Maybe I missed the answer, but I wonder if you're an older gentleman because that car looks like a $60,000+ build. It looks badass. Colorado, the people I got my tires from, Colorado Truck Parts, they had a set of Nittos 5552s in stock. And they sent them over, gave me a great price and fast shipping. Love you guys. Got it. Thanks, Cigar Bill. Laughed my ass off at the 60 minutes from 60 weeks. Yes, from 60 minutes to 60 weeks. 14 GT manual has a blower on it as well. At Beefcake Racing, I ran out of characters in the initial question. Got it. They're talking to each other about other stuff. Thank you, Beefcake, for coming in here and answering some of the questions from people that have parts related questions or setup related questions, because sometimes, I only look at questions that get paid because the chat flies, guys. The chat absolutely flies. Anyone know if the billet oil pump gears from On3 Supply are any good? About 7 APS on the packs and superchargers. You don't need oil pump gears at that low boost, dude. You don't need Oil pump gears at that low boost. It doesn't matter. I am 31 years old. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Garage Built Coyote said, pull up my shit on Instagram. You know what? I like him. He isn't giving me any static. I like him very much. Seems like a good dude. So we'll look up Garage Built Coyote. Oh, Second Shift Racing mentioned me. Okay, let's go back. Garage Built Coyote. Let me see. Greg. Is it Greg? I think it is Greg. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh, you don't have any updated pics? Let me see. He does have updated pics. Let me see. Like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna give him a shout. Fuck it. You know, might as well get some followers on the guy. Share screen, Chrome tab. He's probably geeking out right now. Oh my God, he's gonna share my shit. I mean, it's cool. It's good shit. He has follow back. Bam. You got yourself a follow, sir. So we got a look at that. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Wow, you really started from the ground up, dude. Holy shit, you're not fucking around. You are not. You do TikTok? What is wrong with you, man? You're a grown-ass man. Why the fuck do you have TikTok? Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, 18 manifold. There it is. Oh, look at the fender. Hey, I like that you didn't put those garage tops in the garbage can tops as fender flares. He actually made a fender flare on the bitch. Good for you. Let me see what else you got going on. I hope you don't have pictures of your girlfriend in this shit. I tell people never to do that. Yeah, dude, that's a Coyote. Look at the big fat meats on that bitch. Road racing inspired. Damn, look at the dish on that hoe. Are those American Racing? Holy shit, that's a lot of tire, dude. Good for you. Good for you. So, guys, follow Homeboy. He's got, look at this thing. Oh, he did the Alex thing. Good for you. He's got a really nice setup here. Good. All right. So give that guy a follow. GRG Built Coyote, Greg, GRG Built Coyote or Garage Built Coyote, however you want to say it. Hopefully, get some new follows from there. Badass shit. I've started my YouTube, getting started. Very good. Love it. And you're a actual paid subscriber. Gotta love it. TikTok is cringe. TikTok is cringe. It's Chinese fucking collecting data on you motherfuckers, and you love it. We'll always get you a better deal on a Paxton Vortec than an ESS. There you go. See, guys? I don't know why you guys... Look, ESS is fine, but just hit a beefcake. You guys are sucking this ESS dick. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. But God damn it, Vortec and Paxton has been out there for years. Oh, man. That makes me worry as my A10 has Magna Ride and the mode controls shock struts. If I'm in drag or track mode, the tune will be more likely stock or still tuned. Sorry, don't want to be confused. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Black Cat. We have no access to the Magna Ride. You have no access to the Magna Ride. Zero. One of the quicker GT500s we tune has stock Magna Ride. Most performance PP2s or performance package GTs have Magna Ride, and our tune doesn't affect anything in terms of suspension. You can adjust the suspension independent of the drive modes. You're overthinking shit severely. Jessica is shopping online and listening along with us. She would love a shout out in Spanish. She misses hearing the PR dialect. Jessica. I don't know what the fuck you want to tell me. Hola, Jessica. ¿Cómo se ve ese culito? Oh my God. I don't have any in stock. Would be a drag drop ship. Got it. Nice Resto mod. It is a nice looking car, so hopefully he gets some follows from that. Can a Lund tune turn off my Magna Ride? LOL. No. You know what's I think Joshua Shirley, I think he had Magna Ride in his shit and then put Vikings in it. And now the lights, bells, and whistles stay on because it's looking for Magna shocks that it can't adjust, and he removed it. Totally geeking out over here. Hey, man, if you get some followers, good for you. On the subject of vetting parts, it irritates the shit out of me when racers or YouTubers get parts that have issues, and instead of working with the company to revise it, they talk shit about it. Many times I've received parts, blowers, injectors, throttle bodies that suck. And a lot of people, I think, want to use me to give that part a bump. So what I do is I try it on my car first. And if I don't like it, I simply say, well, these are your options, sir. I could ship it back, right? Ship it back, and I don't think it's any good, or I can pay you for the part and I can give an honest review on it. What do you mean? I don't like it. It's not good. So I could pay you for the part so that I can feel free to say whatever I want, not in a negative way. Just say, it does this. So I don't feel bad, or I can just ship it back, sir. And I don't want nothing to do with it. And 9 times out of 10, they say, ship it back. Ship it back. Ship it back. Does Beefy sell road race suspension or only suspension for drag race? I think he sells whatever you want to buy, he'll sell. He'll sell whatever. Just got done setting up my own 67 Cutlass with Viking and some other parts that we won't mention on this channel. Sean is probably giving bad advice to Kylie. So if you can use a Lund Engage, but an HP Tuner's Engage cannot have been married to any other vehicle. If an HP Tuner's Engage has ever been married to any other vehicle, do not buy it to tune it with your vehicle. Emotion is out of business. There is no way of transferring that and re-upping or resetting the HP Tuner's version of the Engage to be able to work with a second vehicle. So I would avoid that like the plague. Exactly, Clip Clop. Exactly. I love Beefcake, but you know the deal with that company on this channel. Matt 2011. All right. Gotta love it. Black Buzzard 302. Alice, can you explain to me what an ATI Super Dampener does when should I use one on my 2011 GT? Well, it basically is for lack of a better word, an isolator, a vibration isolator, and it doesn't transfer a lot of the stuff over to the crank, the driveline, or even the accessory system. The problem is, I don't think you need one literally ever, unless you're going to have an overdrive or you just want a better balance on your powertrain. The ATI is basically a super dampener. It dampens a lot of the vibrations and resonance, and the ATI does a better job at it. It's a race part, and I'm sure it has a way of adjusting it in case you have balancing issues, or if you want to balance it, you probably want to get something like that. But the stock one is limited based on the design. If you look at the stock one, I've seen stock dampeners just kind of like release the rubber around the inner and outer ring, and the ATI is just a better version of that. Think of it that way. Got my BL Fab kit, front and rear Vikings from Beefcake. Camber plates recommended for the badass. Blake Bailey says, tuning in late, here to drop a like and catch the replay later. I have $8,000 to spend and did you just get a fucking tax refund and you're going to spend it on a car? I recommend you put that shit in the bank, depending on how old you are. Rilla Nation. If you're upgrading your car based on your tax return, which most people do, and you're in your 20s, put that shit in the bank. Love you. Hey, Alex, is there a difference in boost between a turbo and a supercharger? I think I know what you mean. Because I do speak retard. I think that, okay, 10 PSI on a TVS is not 10 PSI than
yesterday's price
turbo.
Is not today's price.
This is why. So
yesterday's price is not.
Let's say you have twin turbos, 2 turbos, and 10 PSI probably makes 750, 800. Why? It's not taking any power from the motor to generate boost. It is free horsepower because it is an exhaust-driven power adder. The exhaust turns the exhaust wheel, turns the compressor wheel, goes through the intercooler, shoves it in your motor, wastegates the rest that it doesn't need if you have it set up that way. So 10 PSI twin turbo is not 10 PSI on a supercharger because now it is taking 80 or so horsepower to drive a supercharger and make the power. So when people say, oh, this car at the like total output of this engine is 860 horsepower, but it takes 80 of them to drive the supercharger. That means that it takes power to make power, whereas turbos, it doesn't. If an NA car, we like the Romac. If NA, we like the Romac more. It's lighter and goes easier than the ATI. The Romac balancer is much nicer, in my opinion. There you go. Orale Holmes says, Blue 99. Oh, shit, tax time baller. Exactly. I got about $8,000. So that means he got 4 kids. Yep, Mendoza's Coyote, you're on point, bro. That means he has 4 kids, and he's gonna spend his tax money on car shit. Kids don't have fucking. I'm 41. It's just extra money. Okay, good. I like it, Rela Nation. I take it back. $8,000. Put it in the bank. Thank you. Honestly, a Paxton kit is up your alley, especially if you have an A10. Paxton or a Vortec kit, that bitch will make 600 to 700 pretty easily. 10 psi, 3.6 pulley, and that's it. If you want to go the NA route and spend your money on dumb shit, what's a Cobra Jet, headers, cams, E85 tuning go for? Probably about the same. Just shove a Paxton in the bitch and be happy with a Vortec. Extra money, you think? I wish I had that problem. Yeah, I mean, some of us at older ages have extra money. I'm willing to spend up to $20,000 on the Fairmont. That's stupid, isn't it? But that's my baby. That is my baby. I made it on the clock making elotes. Is that making elotes? I don't know what that is. Someone knocked? Oh, that was upstairs. Okay, I was like, someone knocked? What the hell? Thanks. Been waiting to get an 85 tune from Lund. Hopefully I can soon. Clip Pop the Horse says, new shirt equals I speak retard. What is happening? Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I need to just have a merch place that can just make sure it's really fast and I can make some dough. Do you know what I'm saying? I sold one of my properties, $8,000. What'd you sell? Trap house? What the fuck did you sell for $8,000? Yeah, I sold this trap house, $8,000. Got me up. What the fuck is happening? It's just a dick says, my girl wants to buy me a torque converter with her tax money. I don't know. I don't, but I do want her to. Okay. How long have you been with her? Because your girl, not wife. She wants to buy you a torque converter? Boy, that's crazy. You might have to wife that. Fuck. She's spending her tax money on your car, which takes time away from her? Woof. Boy, that's a keeper. Can I request to have my current 93 and 85 tune sent to my RTD via the tuner network so I can switch between the two without a laptop? I got to get up on that, but the tuner network seems to work with the RTD Plus and the MPVI, but I don't know anything about the regular RTD, and I'd have to get up on that before I talk way out of my ass. Matt 2011 GT. Alex, I hear majority of those an ATI damp needs some machining to properly fit crank. Okay, then there you go. It isn't. Wow, Second Shift Racing. Isn't there a difference in static pressure between those two power adders? Static pressure? Yeah, I believe so. Because 10 PSI from two turbos singing. Like, I had to explain it to Brandon, and I don't think I still to this day don't think he understands. And I'm a visual learner, so I have to actually like physically draw two turbos being driven by free horsepower into one pipe than a TVS. Like he literally goes like this. He goes, Alex, how much boost does your GT500 make? I said 27. He goes, oh, I made 1100 on 20. And I'm like, you don't know how boost works, do you? Supercharger boost versus turbo boost. Interesting. Speaking retard is a necessity when working in customer service. You're not wrong, man. Torque and Beans Sauce says the power curve would also look different along with depending on the flow and efficiency of whichever you are buying. Don't spend $8,000 if you're still making payments. Oof. Matt 2011T says, Beefcake says to Matt, I believe they're still waiting on encryption for the TDN network and to be able to do that. When I asked Junior the other day, hopefully it should be soon. Fuck them kids, says Bruce Lee. Nixon Tarpia, good evening, sir. Hope you're doing well. Hey, how's the diff doing in the Mustang? I saw that it done snap because you were chasing that dragon. Remember what happened to my car, Nixon Tarpia? The exact same thing, except I blew the diff gears. You bent an axle tube. So your job is a lot more involved than mine was. And that's when I quit. I said, okay, I need insanely built rear end, a fuse, meaning a slick, not a drag radial. Because once you get wheel hop on a drag radial, you know what happens to the diff. It just goes.
And we say bye-bye.
It's gone. It's gone. My On 3 makes 620 at like 7 PSI. That's what I mean. And you need about 10 PSI on a Roush setup to do that. And people are going to be confused because they go, well, On 3 is better because it makes the same power at 7 PSI than a Roush does at 10. I'm like, no, you don't get it. Shut up. Can you give 5-0 Shirley 40 degrees of timing so he has a chance when he races my 5-cylinder car? Oof, oof, oof. He's got all the sauce on his shit. And a lot of people think that they think, I need to see 33 degrees of timing in my shit. My buddy does. Where does your buddy live? Oh, Colorado. Oh, so he's at 6,000 feet air load is 0.85 at watt, and he sees 33 degrees of timing, you're at sea level. You see 30.5 degrees at 1.05 air load. Which one's making more power? Chomping at the bit for nice weather to get here so I can finally drive my car. How long do you think it'll be? Do you think till I get sick of the Helium twin turbos and trade for a Vortec? No, Helium twin turbos, you're gonna be fine with the Helium twin turbos as long as you don't have valve flow. If you have the stock exhaust manifolds, you might be prone to valve flow. I think I understand now. Leave it in drive normal and just change the suspension mode to drag or track. If correct, then just do if I can set it to my mode. Sorry, I'm a potato, new to computer stuff. I don't know. I don't know if my mode takes into account shifter position versus suspension. That one I don't know, Black Cat. But thank you for being a member. Appreciate you. Are we still looking for your old Fox body? Yeah, I still haven't found. I did a background search on myself. Holy shit, I found out some crazy shit. But nothing about my old VIN number on my Fox body. It's an 86 notch. It was charcoal gray. It was carbureted with an air gap and a 650 double pumper. Ford Racing shorties. Tremec 3550, 430 gears and a spool up in the New Hampshire area, Epping or Derry area back in 2000. 2001, 2002, around there. Tony cam. You want the Tony cam? Let me see where the Tony cam is at. Tony cams. Aim it way down. He's a ham for the camera. Tony cam. Extra camera. Yep, there he is. Tony cam. Oh, yeah. Look at you go. There we go. He stares right at it. Tony cam in the house. Yeah. The dude's my bro, bro. He just sits there and stares. Just hangs out. I paid extra $6,000 in my quarterly payments, so I'm going to have some play money. Good for you, Izzy. All right, that's badass. I don't know why the fuck you would do that. Why would you give the government more money? With today's market, probably sounds like a 25-foot by 25-foot square of land. Hey, that's a 25-foot, 25-foot. Jesus Christ, that's tiny. Okay, so we got, he got 8 G's from selling the bando. I'd definitely give her some good bitch. What is happening? A while now says it's just a dick. Let me go all the way down. We got 5-Boy Josh gave me $20. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Given to the cause. But you don't have to put a TVS on 3 times. Oh my God, JD swag. Holy shit. On 3 versus Roush, like giant douche versus turd sandwich, but you don't have to put a TVS on 3 times. Oof. I bet most of the people in this chat have spent $8,000 on modifications over their lifetime. I'm not rich by no means. I'm not rich by no means. I'm not rich by any means. I ain't going nowhere. You're right. You're right. I just want to put a little bit into my car that rather than buy a beater, I'd put a spool in it, Nick. Oh, I'd put a spool in it in a heartbeat. Hey, Alex, have you heard about the 5.5 short block at RPG for Max Effort NA they recently released? Yes. We are hearing, finally, that NA guys are going up in displacement. I'm okay with that. I still think it's weird to spend $17,000 to $20,000 NA, but Camaros, built Camaros, big boy Camaros are going 8s, tin can, and A. So a lot of people are finding that that's desirable. The problem I have is when they do stock stuff, try to shove M1 fuel in it, try to shove M5 fuel in it, and then they cannot afford to replace the motor. When you play the NA game and you go max effort with very exotic fuels, you must be able or be willing to replace the motor. Really, we're just talking shit. It's tax time. You're gonna get shit. Exactly. We're just chilling here, bro. It's not a dick. Don't take it that hard. Maybe checking the insurance company that used to insure that car, asking for a record on it, already did. It was way too old. They don't go back as far as 2008. And that car was registered in 2001. 10-4, order the Lund Tune Ultimate Headers today. Can't wait to get this stuff in. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. YDB Tony, exactly. He's like laying down in the chaturanga position. It's pretty good. Look at, he's like a yoga master, you know? He just gives you all that shit right there, bro. You know, my favorite is when he sleeps and just shows you his dick the whole time. Because I like looking at his dick. Is a aftermarket worth it? Is a aftermarket worth it? Is a aftermarket worth it on a Gen 3 or just drop in filter and put the money elsewhere? Right now, I'm doing FBO, but plan on boost a little later. Is a aftermarket worth? I think he means cold air intake, right? Like, does he mean an aftermarket cold air intake? I guess I got to guess as to what parts he has. Angel Puerto Rico in the house. How you doing, sir? Run a Carfax on your old Mustang's VIN. Doesn't he understand that I don't have the VIN? Like, I think I said that like 13 times. I don't have the VIN. Run a Carfax on your VIN. Do you have the VIN? I don't have the VIN. Extra money ain't good if you slap a 5 on the table. Extra money ain't that good if you slap a 5 on the table. Don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I love you guys. I'm here every day and I'm not taking it serious. We must each other's balls. We must each other's balls. That's what we do. I'm going to must your balls so bad. I'm going to must your balls. Boy, you know, the funny thing is there's like spell checker, but not like context checker. I'm going to invent that. Like an app that predicts speech, not spelling. And it would ask you, are you Puerto Rican? Yes. Are you level of education? High school. You know, what area of the United States you live in? Oklahoma. So like ain't got nowhere to go is actually changed automatically. Boy, what a fucking, boy, I'm a genius. What should we call that app? Stupid check? Like instead of spell check? Excuse Garrett's grammar. He was homeschooled. Must each other's balls. That's what I do. Oh, fuck. I love it. Don't must me, bro. Oh, boy. Torque and beans sauce. Quit musting my balls. I knew that would get a rise out of everyone. Ethnicity checker. That's a good one, Fast Rider. Ethnicity checker. It's just a dick says, I know you don't have the VIN, but did you check the VIN? Oh, I love it. If I want to do a background check on myself, I just go to my parents' house because my mom keeps everything. You know, you're right. She absolutely probably has your report card from grade school. Elon can solve that issue with Neuralink. Yeah, you're right. But not, did you hear that like 10 monkeys died from Neuralink? He had like, but that's like chalk it up to the game. You know, you want something to work like lipstick. You're not just going to, I'll stop here because it can get really bad. You can always pick out the homeschooled ones. Alfredo, my dad is the same way. Okay. After working all day, I'll pay someone to must my balls. Any old license plates to pull the VIN? Yes, Sean, I pulled the license plate 8957XT. That's an old Massachusetts nice license plate 8957XT. Nowhere to be found. I actually paid money to fucking look this up. Nothing. Roller Nation, fuck you guys. Spell checker sucks on here. No, you spelled it right. That's the problem. You can literally spell words properly. That doesn't mean the sentence is going to make sense. I'm going to take time to double check my post. Actually, 15 out of the 23 monkeys gone to the pasture. 15 out of 23. Chalk it up to the game. You know? Look, I don't care how many monkeys have to die in order for me to have like good shampoo. Good shampoo, chapstick. Are you willing to be the test meal for chapstick? No, I'm not. Put that shit on a monkey, a dog. Put that shit on a fucking gerbil, cat. I don't care. I want to make sure that my lips are smooth in the wintertime. Did you check the VIN? Did you check the VIN? Oh, I gotta love it. Auto Predict will get you up. Auto Predict will get you. Cali Racing is full with nothing but cherry picking and everyone's scared of losing. Yo, you know the deal, Cuban. You know the deal. That's how it is everywhere. 65.2 death rate. Not great. Not terrible. Old plate wouldn't pull anything up since it hasn't been registered in that long. Yes, it pulls up my old 2011 Mustang with a VIN, which went to some Asian dude in Jersey, then to Paul Monaco, then to other one, then 3 other guys. And then he hit me up and go, I got some questions about your car. I'm like, oh, the one I sold 3 years ago? Fuck out of here. 4 years ago, an actual memory came up on Facebook. Yes, an actual memory came up on Facebook of that car going on the transporter. Electrocution shampoo, laughing my ass off. What, did you think I never had hair, motherfucker? I'm using the NA mentality, justified 60 horsepower for an extra $12,000. Oof. Macho Matt, how dare you? Macho Matt, you might want to delete that comment. My VIN is only 10 digits. Damn old cars. Thinking about upgrading the UPR catch can over the Ford Performance one. Does the UPR can do that much better of a job? I don't know. I think the UPR stuff is pretty damn stout, and it's basically S550 stuff. Same old shit, different day. So I would just stick with the UPR stuff. VIN check aisle 3. Cuban. Everyone wants to a gimme race, not an actual race, says Chase M. Faisal 50 says, hey, Alex, I'm telling my device got fraud and I got to reset, which means everything will be deleted. Can I return my stock, though? I'm only doing the accent because it says Faisal on your ship. Can I retrieve my stock tune? Okay, guys. Okay, let's have a heart-to-heart here, guys. A lot of you don't know how to operate computers, and it blows my fucking mind. The SD card in an N-Gage can be taken out, put in a computer, and you back up your fucking files, man. Put a folder in your desktop, right-click, new folder, name it N-Gage Backup. Take all the files and copy, don't cut them, stupid, copy every single folder on your N-Gage to your desktop. In there will be your stock files, your configurations, your data logs, and your tunes. What the fuck? Back up your shit. Alex, I took it out and I lost my SD. How do you lose an SD card? I lost my SD card. My stock tune was in the SD card. Now I don't have stock tune. Please help. Back up your shit. Please. Fuck. I don't know shit about computers and I'm computer stupid. Can I get an email tune? Let me talk to your 12-year-old cousin or your 12-year-old fucking nephew. He knows way more about shit than you do. Love you. Cuban pays someone to load his tunes on the N-Gage. Then you know what? He ain't got time for that shit. I'm about that stuff. My tuning device fried, so I threw it in the liberal's head. Oh my God. Since you don't have a VIN, I have that car. How much is worth to you? It's LS swap though. Well, if an LS engine can be gotten for $500, I'll give you $500. Oh no, I want $15,000 for a junkyard engine equipped 5-liter. No, I'm good. He has an iPhone. Oh my God, an iPhone. People cry. Check police reports from old tickets. Believe it or not, I have none. I have a Massachusetts state trooper on my friends list. He goes, you were clean as fuck. I go, right. Say it with me, Alex. KYS. Know your shit. Torque and Bean Sauce says, I've got a thumb drive with all my tuning stuff and another laptop with everything on it too. No, I don't want to back it up. It's on the, do I have to have the N-Gage plugged in the whole time so that the tune is on? The tune is not going from the N-Gage to the car in real time. It's a program that is flashed onto your computer and you write out. I've heard that question too, and I am mind blown. Hey, Alex, do you know where I can get a Lund tune in Dallas, Texas? Do you know where I can get a Lund tune in Dallas, Texas? If you have an internet connection on the moon, you can get a Lund tune on the moon. If you have an internet connection in the Laurentian abyss, you can get a Lund tune. I don't know what you mean. You can go right now on lundracing.com and get a Lund tune. Why does it have to be in Dallas? Do you think there's like shelves where they stock Lund tunes? We got Lund tunes in stock right here. Look at all these Lund tunes. Get out of here. Matt 2011 T goes, oh my God. Oh, gotta love. I saved my tunes to a flash drive, but I got an RTD. Okay. Puro 956 a la verga, cuz. Puro 956. Pinche 956. Where can I get a Lund tune? Cuz. Where can I get a Lund tune in the Houston area? Do you guys have Ghost Cam tunes in stock? Did you guys run out of Ghost Cam tunes? Puro pinche 956 a la verga. Fuck me. I love this guy. Alex, stupid phone doesn't work. He couldn't send me videos. And then 661 Racing was like, your phone fucking sucks, Alex. And I go, restart your phone. And he goes, oh yeah, it's my phone. I go, yeah, it's your fucking phone. iPhone, bitch ass, having ass motherfucker. Maybe check with insurance company at the time. This motherfucker doesn't listen. This motherfucker does not listen. Oh my God. He got musted. Stop musting my balls. Aldo Schiff says, I wish I could get a Lund tune, but I'm in Reynosa. Man, you got to drive to Houston, son. They got them in stock, ready to go. Aldo Schiff's in stock.
956 a la
Oh my
verga.
God. What's the shelf life of Lund tunes? Do you know of any shops that do Lund tunes in Canada? Oh, Nita, how's the F-150? It's fine. What do you want me to do? You have any scratch and dent Lund tunes for a discount? I asked that already, Heath. I got to catch up on the episodes. Killer content. Alex, thanks for all the new content. Thank you, Little Carter on the mic. Little Carter on the mic is one of them jockeys that gets it done at the track. If Taruviate can get a Lund tune in his Windows 95's equipped Packard Bell computer from 1996, I'm sure you can find a way to get a Lund tune in Texas. I fail phones. Good morning. Good morning. Lunch watching the show. Wilson's Performance says, I found a Lund tune on the side of the road in Alaska. They're everywhere. Alice, can you please translate the Spanish drops? I'm asking for a white boy. Puro pinche 956 a la verga. It means motherfucking 956 to the dick, cuh. Or something like that. It's shit. I was talking about that with my girlfriend. I said, if in English, or was it with Jake? I think it was with Jake. I said, if someone from England came over here and they heard us say some of the things we say, like, that won't go over well. They're like, won't go over what well? What won't go over well? Like bad news, like, oh, that's not going to go over well. That's some bullshit. What's bullshit? What do you say bullshit? We like beef. I got beef with that guy. You have beef with that guy? What does that mean? You literally have beef with him? No, I have a problem with him. I know we're fighting. So look, it's slang, obviously. You can get a Lund tune in Saudi Arabia, not in Houston, though, shaking my head, and found a Lund tune in the bushes next to the porno mag. Gotta love it, Boxy Luxury. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Probably shouldn't have gone on today, but I wanted to give you guys daily content. Keep it up. So I'll be on tomorrow talking shit, 8 o'clock. And then and then Wednesday I'm off and I do the dating channel Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, 5 o'clock. And then Sunday, 9:30 a.m. peasant chat. I'm going to get the fuck out of here, get back to work tomorrow, catch up on the tickets. So we'll see how everything goes tomorrow. Hopefully it's not too packed, but it is tax time. It is getting closer and closer to springtime. So it's going to be probably a full house of tuning requests and new builds that were done over the winter time. And hopefully, we have a good day and get caught up on everything. All right, guys, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, YDBT Daily. Have a good one. See y'all later.